But not only that, your fulfillment in life comes from your struggle to connect your purpose with you and the work you do. That's where your fulfillment comes from. Now, how do I discover my purpose? That's the question, right? How do I discover my purpose? You must first realize that there are levels and layers to one's purpose. You have a spiritual purpose. You have a special purpose. You have a social purpose. And you have a sacrificial purpose. All of us have all of those. If you don't fulfill all of those, then you are not going to feel fulfilled. So what are those? What are these purposes? Okay, you have to discover. How do you discover your purpose? That's what this point is. Discover. How do I discover my purpose? Well, I discover my purpose, one, by I have a spiritual purpose. What's my spiritual purpose? To please God. That is the primary number one thing I was created for. Everything I'm to do with my life, my entire life, is to please God. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's why your next door neighbor's here. That's why the guy down the street's here. That's why the people who get on your nerves are here. To please God. Everybody's here to please God. That's your spiritual purpose. But you also have a social purpose. What's a social purpose? To create value for other people. You say, why do you say it, man? Look not every man on his own things, look every man also on the things of others. Let each esteem other better than themselves. I am supposed to put you first. You're supposed to put me first. I'm not supposed to tell you to put me first. You're not supposed to tell me to put you first. We're just all supposed to do that. Wouldn't the world be a very different place if everybody sought to please God and create value for other people? The world would be a very different place. All of the social ills in the world would go away in one fell swoop. But instead, we seek to please ourselves and then find other people who can create value for us. So, creating value for other people is one of the primary reasons for which I was created. But in order for me to do that, if I'm going to create value for other people, I have to value the people that I'm going to create value for enough to find out what they value in the first place. And we are so self-absorbed and so self-consumed and so self-righteous that we negate one of the most primary purposes for our existence. Like, I'm supposed to be looking out for you. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I'm having a bad day. You know why I'm having a bad day? Because I'm thinking about marrying Freddie Golden. And I'm not counting my blessings. I'm thinking about what's missing in my life. You know how much money thinking about what's missing in my life makes me? None. You know how much fulfillment me thinking about what's missing in my life gives me? None. You know what gives me fulfillment? Thinking about what's missing in other people's lives and doing everything in my power to make it to create it so they can have it. For some people just don't have enough encouragement. Guess what? Encouragement is easy to create and it doesn't cost anything. But most people can't be bothered. You know why? They're too busy thinking about all the people who didn't do them right and all the people who did do them wrong. Like, get over yourself. I mean, if Jesus, who was perfect, that's what it tells us in Hebrews chapter 9, right? For such an high priest became us, who was holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners, made higher than the heavens, who needeth not daily as those high priests offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins, then for the sins of the people.